I would like to talk to you a little bit more about the price of a product, because we have several questions about that. Well, what I would like to tell you is, as I said before, and as you normally know, is that if you sell a product with, for an economy of time and money, it's much easier than anything else. And it's important to have the knowledge of the real price of the product. And this is why direct selling is a very good distribution possibility. I think probably the best, because people can explain to people. I would like to talk about those two products, for example. This is the ceramic engine coating. Well, when you have this engine coating, and let's say it costs 35 or 40 euros or whatever, and then you have another product which is probably also an engine, not a coating, an engine additive, and it costs only $15. Well, this doesn't mean anything. The product that costs $15 is not cheaper than Ceracoat, which costs 2 or 3 times more at the beginning. Because you have to see what you can do with the product. Such kind of products, normally you have to use them from oil change to oil change. That means if you make 50,000 kilometers, and you do an oil change every 15,000 kilometers, you have to use 3 products. That means the price is the same now. And then you have to consider the differences with products. The real price of Ceracoat engine coating is nothing. It's not only nothing, this product brings you money. It brings money to the consumer. Imagine you buy this product, or the consumer buys the product for 40 euros, and then he uses the product, and then it depends on his driving and his car. But let's say after 5,000 or 6,000 kilometers, for example, he has made an economy in fuel consumption which is worth 40 euros. This would be the price of the product. That means after 5 or 6 or 4,000 kilometers, he has paid the product with the economy of fuel consumption. But what happens then? Well, between 5 and 50,000 kilometers, he continues to drive. He will always have an economy of fuel consumption. That means he will spend less money. That means this product is self-paid after some 1,000 kilometers, and after that brings money to the consumer. So what's the price of that product? It has no price. There are taxi drivers having an economy of 700 euros a year with this dose. So the price for that is 700 less 40. So the price is, you buy it, and by buying it you get 640 euros. Well, this is to show what is important about the prices. Well, now with the textile coating, the shoe coating, the clothes coating, all the other products, it's a little bit different, because it's not an economy of fuel consumption, of course. But the thing is that, imagine you wash t-shirts every time when you have something on the t-shirt. Let's say you eat spaghettis and then you have a sauce on it, you have to wash it. So every time when the t-shirt or something is dirt, you have something on your clothes, you don't wash them. You just rinse it, as you know, you rinse it away with the water. It remains dry and clean. That means every time when you rinse it with the water, you have the economy of the time and of the money, because you don't do a wash. You don't need cleaners, you don't need your time, you don't need your wash machine, you don't need to produce hot water, which costs electricity. The wash machine turns 1 hour, it's also electricity. All this you don't need anymore. And then it's a little bit difficult to say what is the real economy, because probably instead of cleaning 20 times because of a little dirt, you don't clean not anymore. So that means the product would also be paid with the economy. So this is something you have to understand, and your consumers and your network has to understand. I have sometimes connections in countries where people say, well, we are not a wealthy country. It's too expensive. No, that's not true. When you have a product where you can make such a big economy, that means even if times are difficult, and even if you are working in a country where the salary is low, people, when they understand that with Ceracoat products they can save a lot of money, they will buy the product. So the relation of the prices is very important. So don't talk about the price which is on the bottle. You know, it's the same if I ask you which tire is the best for your car, this one for 100 euros or this one for 200, which one is cheaper? You can't give me any answer. Because you don't know how the grip is on the road, you don't know how the grip is when it's raining or snowing, and you don't know how many kilometers you can do with the tires. Because with the tires of 100 euros, if you do 10,000 kilometers, and with the other one, which costs double, you do 50,000 kilometers, it costs two and a half times less. So the relation of the prices is very, very important, and that's why we are saying Ceracoat products always sell.